coming this way. Wait a minute, hey, I'm ghosted!
By Roz Hernandez.
Hey, boo. I have a message for you, YouTube watchers. This podcast, Ghosted by Roz Hernandez, is also an audio podcast. So if you're new to the show because you found us on YouTube, you might be wondering, wait, where's all the other episodes? Honey, this show has been going on since 2019. And if you go to any place that you get podcasts, you can listen to our episodes for all these years. A vast catalog, because we're just new here to YouTube. So go listen to the podcast if you're just craving more. And I hope you enjoy this episode. Sona! Hi, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
You know, I recently saw Conan. I recently met Conan. Actually, I didn't meet him. I stood next to him. He was on, because, you know, he's been, like, doing stand-up. Like, you know, he's been practicing.
He's been out there. He's been in the streets.
Yeah, so I was doing this show I love called The Peacock Show in Atwater Village. And I showed up, and it was, like, packed. And I was like, oh, my God, I think I'm starting to, like, I think the word's starting to get out about me.
Yeah.
I think the bumper stickers are working.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to get more famous. All these people here. And then they were like, Conan's here. And I was like, oh.
But how do they know? Because he usually just drops in.
I think what it was, there's a room where there's stand-up, and then there's a room that's a bar. And I think that everyone from the bar went to the stand-up room.
He's gigantic.
Yeah. He's like
talk
tall.
about ghost.
Tall or...
He's pale and he's like tall. He is like an apparition. He's just walking around. He's just this gigantic pale guy.
Yeah.
So it's hard for him to hide.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, it's hard for him to like blend in with the crowd because he just like is a foot taller than everybody else.
Does he have a disguise?
He tries. When we've gone out once, a couple times, he'll put on a hat and maybe some sunglasses, but that's not enough. Like, he needs a new face.
You need to, like, do that scene from Mrs. Doubtfire, where, like, with, like, Harvey Fierstein, where you try on a couple of different, like, maybe, you know, put him in Barbra Streisand just for the night, you know?
He needs full-on prosthetics.
Yeah.
No, I think you're right. I really do think you're right.
Have fun with it.
Yeah, why not?
It's drag.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so you were telling me that your family, you grew up in a family that's, like, into this kind of, like, paranormal stuff.
Yeah, my mom is especially.
Like, what do you mean, superstitious? Or, like...
They're very superstitious.
Uh-huh.
There's so many different rituals my mom does.
Rituals.
Yeah. Well, so we were trying to have a baby when my husband and I first got married. We were trying to have a baby, and my mom, I didn't know this, took one of my old dolls and buried it under a bush in the front yard. And the thing is, she doesn't fully explain to me the like idea behind it. So I just think, hey, if you want to have a baby, just bury a doll in under a bush.
Sure.
But I don't know if there's like specific times, because then a friend of mine was trying to get pregnant later. Also, by the way, it worked. I had 2 kids. But
did she bury 2 dolls or just one?
No, just one, which is weird because then I had twins. So I was like, I don't know if the power or the time or something was right, but it wasn't even like all the IVF medication. It was my mom buried a doll.
Well, that's
under
the
a
only
bush.
explanation.
It wasn't the science.
No,
it was
of course.
the doll that was buried under a bush. But when my friend was trying to get pregnant, I was like, Mom, you got to bury another doll under a bush. She's like, well, it's not the right time. So I have to wait a little.
Does it work for like people you're not related to? Like just as long as you set the intention of who it is?
Again, she didn't fully explain it to me, but I know it's about timing in the month. I don't know if it has to do with like the moon or, you know, a specific time in the month when you have to do it.
Yeah.
But then she did it for my friend, and my friend had a baby.
I wonder if we buried this Liberace doll, if I'll get pregnant.
Yeah.
That feels right.
I just saw this Liberace doll.
Yeah.
That's exquisite. Did you watch the movie?
Behind the Candelabra? Yeah, I watched Behind the Candelabra.
Why am I fixing his cape?
It's very tempting. It's a great silver lame cape. I'm going to, Jiha, we're going to bury Liberace and see if I get pregnant. Is that okay? He's property of Exactly Right Studios. So
okay.
He was actually a gift to you, Roz, and it's a woman's right to choose what to do with her body and her dolls.
There you go.
The Liberace dolls.
The Liberace, you could put it in a bag and then do it.
Yeah, why not?
Well, good luck.
Wait, so this reminds me of, because I grew up Catholic, and there's something that some Catholics do. My mother is one of these, where they bury a statue of one of the saints. I can't remember which one. They bury him if they're trying to sell a house.
Ooh.
And my mother has gone so far, if they're trying to sell a car, put it under the seat of the car.
No. Really? Does it work?
They say it works. And I actually one time went to like a Catholic store, and they had like, they were having fun with it, where they had like the whole box, like the packaging was like magical Saint Christopher, and it was like, it works, like, or whatever it was. It like kind of looked like an infomercial thing.
So they were like commercializing it.
They're having fun with that.
I mean, I'm fine. I am totally fine with that. I like that when there's like if people are like, yeah, this works, and so we're going to just make money on people who believe this works.
Why not?
They probably sold the car.
Let me tell you right now, if I get pregnant,
yeah,
I'm selling Liberace dolls.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
Now, is this a cultural thing or a religious thing, or what do you think?
I think that there's some culture involved in it, but then I think my mom comes from like a line of witches.
Really?
Maybe. Yeah, there's like...
Armenian?
She's Armenian.
Is she from there? Or?
No, she's from, she's Armenian, but she's from Istanbul.
Oh,
so that's where she's originally from.
Uh-huh.
And then she immigrated here, but like her mom used to do a lot of... Okay, so talking about real estate. So Conan wanted to buy a building to make his podcast studio for all the podcasts we record. And it was already in escrow by another company. Like somebody else was buying it. They were already in escrow. And he told me, and I was like, let me tell my mom. Let me see what my mom can do. And she told me that there's this thing you could do where you take a piece of string and you tie a knot in it. And it's basically like, oh, something is going smoothly, and then it hits a snag. And then and then I was like, okay, yeah, let's do that. And they fell out of escrow because it wasn't permitted or something properly. So because
they didn't have the saint statue.
They didn't have the saint statue. There were no dolls buried under bushes. There was a string with a knot in it.
That's all. That feels very... Have you seen, what's the movie with the kids like this?
Weapons?
I
just saw it last week.
Where she's got the stick.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
It's very stick-like. I know. My mom's out there doing voodoo, and then these people are just falling out of escrow. They don't even know what hit them. They have no idea.
Is that the building we've been trying to buy? Just kidding. Wait a second. I want to figure out who this saint is real quick. Just because...
Because your mom will call you.
I need to call out. Yeah, anything to not have that woman call me. Saint. What do I type in? Saint that helps sell house. Saint Joseph.
Oh.
Now, that's different from the guy, Jesus' dad, right? Or stepdad?
His name was Joseph.
Did you grow up with religion? Or
I was a CEO.
You're CEO?
Churchgoer, where it was Christmas and Easter only.
Creasters.
Yes. That's what we were... Like, I didn't read the Bible. I didn't, go every Sunday.
No, that's the way to do it.
It's not how I was. You were raised, though, going to church?
I
Catholic?
was raised, oh, my God, look at this shirt. It's very Bruce Valanche, just to, have a shirt that says something on it. But it says, someone gave it to me. It says, of course I'm gay. I went to Catholic school. Now, I don't know that necessarily makes sense because I know a lot of not gay people. Trust me, the school I went to, I wish there was gay people. There was not a lot. But I went to Catholic school. Wow. So yeah.
Were there nuns? Were they mean?
There was. It was not like Sister Act.
Okay.
I always wish. I love Sister Act. No, there wasn't really none. Like there was. I think there was like one, but she was like old and like, just like, I don't know what she was doing there.
No, what
I
do you
think
mean?
she just needed somewhere to be.
Oh, she just like had nothing else to do.
Maybe she taught like one class or something. She didn't teach me.
Oh,
but yeah, no, I'm
mean?
obsessed with nuns.
They're like I've heard. I know people who went to Catholic school.
Yeah,
like like the nuns hit you with rulers type of Catholic.
Well, that
school.
was my parents were like, they stopped that by the time I was there.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me more about. Have you ever encountered a ghost?
I haven't, but I don't know if you know this. When someone dies who's close to you, they visit you. Like, there's their death, then they get buried, then there's like the 40 days after, and usually they visit people.
In that 40-day window.
Yeah, and my yaya came and visited me after she died. My
Tell
grandma.
me about this.
Yeah. So it's not like they don't come as a ghost. They come in your dream. But it's such a vivid dream, and they always talk to you in a way to like kind of make you feel better about them passing. And they don't visit everybody. They only visit certain people. So like obviously
that's not
my yaya was like, I'm gonna go visit someone.
I never get chosen. And every time I go to a psychic, all my dead people are done. They say goodbye. Nobody comes through.
Who's the closest person to you that's passed away? That's nice that you have to think about it. That's nice that you have to think about it.
I'm trying to think. I've had a lot of friends, but I'm like, why would they come to me? It's like, they're busy.
See, like my grandma and I were very close.
All my grandparents have died.
Yeah, I was really close with my grandma. That one hit me hard.
You.
Yeah, so I was just like really sad about it, and then she visited me in a dream and just told me she was fine, and told me that she was okay.
She looked good.
She did. She was like this. She died when she was 95, I think, and she was just like this tiny lady.
Did she stay
95?
Do you think she?
I don't know. I don't think so. Why would you, if you died and you were in like whatever afterlife exists, would you still want to be 95?
But like you were saying, she had
more energy. Yeah. I think she just, when she came to me, I just saw her how she had died. So she was 95, but she didn't have like she had an oxygen tank for the last few years of her life. So there was none of that. She was just a sprightly 95-year-old woman.
That's amazing.
She's cool. I know.
So my nose keeps running, and I.
Do you want to do why don't you do a blow?
I think I should.
Just blow it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No. Don't apologize.
I have an allergy problem. I'm not sick, but I have this allergy problem that started a couple of months ago, or no, probably a couple years ago now. And I have to take like a nose spray.
Oh, that's hot.
But you want to know something crazy? And I'm not someone that thinks everything is paranormal because I have a weekly podcast and I need to talk about the paranormal all the time. But I recently have noticed that I think I have a psychic ability where I can smell something when I think about it. Like, I'll give you an example. Just yesterday, I was looking at perfumes online and I was like, I could smell it.
Really?
And I keep having it happen a lot. Like, I think about someone and I can smell them in the room.
That's trippy.
And
what do you think that means?
Mental illness. I think probably. But I'm wondering if it's connected to the nose watering thing, because both of these are newer problems for me.
Are you from LA originally?
No, I'm from Michigan originally.
So I wonder if, because I'm from LA, but I never had allergies. And then the last few years, I suddenly just had allergies.
I've been here for like 15 years.
Yeah.
This just started for me, and it's so annoying.
Someone may have like also cursed you. Yeah.
We need to call your mom.
Do you believe in people like that's one oh my God.
Do I
that's
believe in curses?
Huge thing. I have an evil eye and I
Yes.
have it everywhere.
I love those. I just bought the biggest one. I went to this store. I bought one that was this big.
Yes.
Heavy.
And if it breaks, that means it's working. That means
Oh,
someone
if it breaks,
yeah.
that's good.
Yeah. I think people put an evil eye on everybody.
Well, imagine
Everyone
if you're a
sucks.
public figure. It's like, how can people not be sending you like
Yes. Yeah. I think, there's a lot of reasons. So I told you my house burned down. I think someone put an evil eye on me. I mean, I know there's a lot of other factors like wind and the fire, but I also think someone put an evil eye on me. Like
Really?
someone, yeah. But you know what? I'm getting a new house. So
hey?
fuck them. Fuck
Yeah.
those people.
God, I'm so sorry that happened to you.
It's okay. We're fine. I mean, we're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last year was a sad year. This year is a better year. So we're just rebuilding. But I think it's because, and the thing is, right in front of my door, I had every possible good luck charm you could have. I had elephants with the trunks turned upwards. That's also good luck. When you live in when you have a house or like an apartment or something, you should get an elephant with the trunk turned upward.
Really?
Because it protects you. I had like eyes. I had a horseshoe. I had all these things from Japan. And, it wasn't strong enough. Someone had a really, really evil eye on me.
Damn.
I know.
Yeah, because I have them all. I have everything. Have you gotten into crystals?
No, I haven't. It feels intimidating. Crystals is like,
Why is it
it's a lot.
intimidating?
Because you have to know so much about so many different kinds of crystals.
No.
No?
That's how I feel about horoscopes. You have to know
Yeah.
a lot of things, a lot of characteristics, and I can't memorize all that.
No.
But crystals, first of all, they're just pretty to look at.
Yeah.
But, you just go, which one's the one that protects me? And at this point now, I know all of them. Tourmaline, obsidian.
I can't
grab
remember
some of
those
those.
words.
Ugh.
But you go to a crystal place, you have a crystal guy?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
No. At this point, I've had to get off. I had a problem I did have a crystal problem
You did.
for a while. And I spent a lot of money. And guess what? Some of the crystals I spent money on were ones that are supposed to bring you more money.
Oh.
Didn't work. That's why I had to stop buying crystals. So I had a good year or two where I just couldn't stop buying crystals. I loved them.
But how many different crystals can you get? Like, what do they do?
It'll never be enough.
Really? And do you buy them? Are they big crystals?
I've got a variety of sizes. Some that are bigger, some that were investments. But maybe they do work. Maybe they just work on their own time.
Yeah.
Is what I tell myself because I spent a lot of money.
Do you have a shelf? Do you have a crystal shelf?
I have them everywhere.
Oh my God.
I have them all over the place.
That's a lot of dusting.
You're reminding me that that's something I should do.
It could be why they're not working because they're being obstructed
dusty.
by dust.
Yeah, no, but I have everything that will protect me from evil.
Same.
Except a gun.
Oh, yeah, same.
But I have anything religious, anything people tell me. This liquid,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. I'm the
Holy
same.
water,
I believe it all. I really do.
oils.
You need to put that tissue box near you.
sorry.
Stop
I'm
apologizing.
embarrassed. So you have twins.
I do.
How old are they?
They're going to be 5 in July. And they're 2 boys and they're psychotic.
Now, are they telekinetic yet?
They speak a language.
Yeah.
They do. They speak a language only they understand. I don't know it. But also they could just be them being 5 or 4 now and just being a little crazy. So it could just be gibberish that all 4-year-olds speak. But they speak that gibberish to each other and they seem to understand it.
Right. And I think the debate, because I'm obsessed with twins in a paranormal way.
Oh, you are.
And it's always a conversation. And there have been actual studies where they've observed twins and given them experiments and whatever. That it's could it be because they've spent every moment of their life together, that they just know each other well? But the stories where it's like, I have a bruise on my shoulder, and then they call their twin, and the twin's like, yeah, I just broke my shoulder. Like,
oh, that's crazy.
That kind
I
of
do
thing
think that
happens.
happens probably more with identical twins.
Yours are not.
Mine are fraternal.
Oh,
Mine are
okay.
two, like, they're very different. They're just like two brothers that were born the same day.
That's so funny.
It's so weird, I know. But they are, I mean, the other day they were singing a song called Sit on the Toilet When It's Farting. And it was a great song. And then at the end, one of my kids just yelled, and this was at a public place, he just yelled, "The universe is caca and pee-pee and farts." And he yelled this in a bar. Like, not a bar, but it was like a...
It was in a bar?
It was at Golden Road. So it's like a very kid-friendly kind of, you know, place. And he yelled this, and I just remember thinking, are these the boys I raised? And then I remembered how many times I say, like, dick and jizz and ass on the podcast I work on with Conan.
Sure.
And I'm like, they're my children. They're disgusting. They talk about poo-poo and pee-pee and farts and dicks and stuff. Like,
Well, that's good.
that's just who they are. And I have to embrace that, you know? And I do. I embrace it.
I think that's beautiful.
I'm proud of them.
I can't wait to hear the coincidences when they get older. Because let me tell you a story.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the Jim twins?
No.
G-I-M, not G-Y-M. They're not.
G-I-M?
Yeah, Jim. Like their name was Jim. I'm obsessed with this. We have talked about this before on the podcast, but I just wanted to bring it up real quick because it's a quick one. So basically, these two twins were separated at birth. I'm just going to pull from, this is from the University of Minnesota Center for Twin and Family Research.
Oh.
This is from their website.
Hey.
So they talk about the Jim twins. So in 1979, there was a study by someone named T.J. Bouchard. And he was talking about these two twins, or he was researching these two twins. They were identical. They were separated at birth. When they were brought back together, here's some things that they realized about each other. They were both married to women named Betty.
What?
And divorced from women named Linda.
What?
Both of them. I mean, obviously they were grown adults. I don't know how old they were. They were 39 years old. One has named his first son James Allen, A-L-A-N. The other named his first son James, A-L-L-A-N. They both had sons named James.
Stop.
Their first sons were both named James Allen.
That's crazy.
They both have an adopted brother named Larry.
What?
They both named their pet dog Toy. They both had some law enforcement training and had been part-time deputy sheriffs in Ohio. They each did poorly at spelling and well in math. Each did carpentry, mechanical drawing, and letter blocking. Each vacation in Florida in the same 3-block-long beach area. And both twins began suffering from tension headaches at 18. They gained 10 pounds at the same time and are 6 feet tall and 180 pounds exactly.
Stop it. Stop it.
So that's where it's like, there's something to that. It's not just... I mean, how can that's not a coincidence.
Crazy. Well, can you imagine having a carbon copy of yourself just walking around?
Well, especially these guys would vacation in Florida in the same 3-block radius.
How did they never see each other?
I know. And I've heard stories of twins that have been separated at birth or whatever, where someone like waves to them and they're like, who is that? And then they realize it's because the person knows the twin. What you should do is a fun thing. Now, again, it might not work if they're...
I know. It's not fun when they're fraternal.
But you never know. There's like a challenge that I've seen people do on TikTok where they take a door and they open the door so that it's just sticking out and they put one twin on one side and one on the other so they can't see each other.
Oh my God,
And
how
they'll
cute.
say, put your hand, like touch your nose or whatever, and see if they do the same finger, same hand.
Oh, that's interesting.
You just tell them different things to do.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
I know when they are fraternal, it really isn't as like fun. Do you know what I mean?
Well, it could be.
I know, but like, I'm fascinated by identical twins because they're just like, literally two of the same person.
What I'm fascinated
genetically.
I'm fascinated by the ones that are grown-ups that dress the exact same still.
You know what? I've seen that, and I don't like judging people, but I'm judging those. Everyone was like, it'll be just so much easier if you dress your kids up the same. And I was like, it's not, though. It's not easy. You have to put effort into dressing the same.
Well, yeah, because you're like, okay, I found the pants for this outfit, but where are they for the other one?
Yeah, I mean, one is dirty, so now they can't dress the same.
Right.
They plan that. Those adults plan it.
Well, of course.
And that's a lot of planning. Just to look the exact same.
I know.
And they have the same hair. You could have long hair and your brother maybe, or your twin can have straight hair.
But maybe it's
hair.
coincidence. Maybe it's like the gym twins. They both go shopping separately and they pick the exact same outfit.
That's
and they
crazy.
wear.
It's also very Parent Trap.
Totally.
Isn't it very Parent Trap?
That's what
because
this
also,
is.
how do they look this? I just can't. Who raised them? Who raised these boys?
Adopted families.
They just adopted them?
I did some research and found out that you're from the Hacienda Heights area.
I sure am.
Do you know about the gates to hell?
I've heard of them.
The Turnbull Canyon.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Is that what they call it now?
Well, there's a lot of things. I think it's like an urban legend
I know
place.
that very well. And when you drive there, you can kind of get it's very windy in the mountains.
So tell me about it.
From what I remember, Turnbull Canyon was a very windy road in the mountains. And I said that and I just repeated it. And I just realized I have nothing more to say about it. I just
They say
a lot
it's like
of
a
people
cursed
die.
area.
Yeah, a lot of people die there.
A lot of people have died. There's been some gruesome murders. But people... And then there's like a building where there's a gate to hell. I don't know. There's a barbed wire like on the inside, so people are like, who are they trying to keep in there?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows what this land is, but people say it used to be a insane asylum. But it's like, wouldn't we know that for a fact? Like, I don't know, but either way, it literally goes back to early the Tongva people that were there. They believe that this land is cursed. There was even a flight in the 50s, 1952. There were, I think it was 29 people on this flight. Crashed.
Shut up.
They all died.
At Turnbull Canyon?
Yep. It was
I didn't
coming
know
from
that.
LAX.
I feel like
There were two
everyone
LAX.
had a friend who died at Turnbull Canyon. Like, that's how it was when we were growing up.
Yeah.
Everyone knew someone who knew someone who knew someone
Totally.
who had died at Turnbull Canyon. And it was usually just because, like, they lost control of their car or something weird happened.
Mm-hmm.
It was definitely creepy. I don't know if you've ever been there. It's very
haven't.
creepy when you go there.
It seems like it.
It's, like, not very well lit. And when you get there, because it's like, it feels weird, but I haven't been there in decades.
So obviously people think it's very haunted.
Oh,
because
definitely.
There's been all these deaths.
Yeah.
So, you can hear sounds like some of the people, like where the airplane crash was, you can hear sounds of what sounds like a bomb going off or steel hitting the hillside. People see billows of smoke.
Oh my God.
People hear screams, just all kinds of stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that when I was growing up. Turnbull Canyon was like, I really tried to avoid it during the nighttime because I was genuinely afraid of it.
Was that like the local urban legend?
Yeah, which is also weird because there's a Buddhist temple in Hacienda Heights. And a mile around the Buddhist temple is supposed to be Holy Land.
Oh.
But I don't think that covered Turnbull Canyon.
There's There's a line in the sand.
Yeah, but that was a big. So Hacienda Heights is not known for a lot of stuff. The Puente Hills Mall was the Twin Pines Mall in Back to the Future.
Right.
So that was a big thing for us.
Yes.
Fergie went to my high school. And Turnbull Canyon is haunted. Like, those are the 3 things you need to know about Hacienda Heights.
Stacey Ferguson?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. The Fergie went to my high school.
Good for you.
I know. It's a big moment.
Can I show you a haunted doll?
Yes.
Okay. This is something we do on this show.
Can we bury it under a bush?
Well, it's currently up for sale on eBay. So if we wanted to, we would have to spend $49.99.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit of an investment. It's time for...
The dolls are living.
Okay. So what I do is I go to ebay.com. I type in the words haunted doll.
Yeah.
There's hundreds, if not thousands, at all times that are going for sale.
Oh, my God.
They come with biographies. They range in all different price ranges. This one right here, $49.99. Her name is Rochelle. Jiha, show us Rochelle.
Oh.
Yes, Rochelle. Okay, so Rochelle looks sad. She's got a little pouty face.
Why would they make a sad doll?
I wonder this constantly.
Why are we making a doll with that face?
I know. That's
God, it's worse when it's
buzzkill.
standing.
Oh, that's a rosary that they have in front of it. They have a rosary that they laid down in front of her just to sort of keep her in place, I guess. She's just
Keep
like
her in place.
I don't know. It's a little security system. She's got like a little ruffly dress on with a pant underneath and a bow in her hair, and she looks sad, little toddler doll.
It's her expression that's really off-putting.
That just feels like bad energy for your kid. Like, do you want your kid to be depressed? Like, I feel like you need to have a fun doll for your kid.
Also, who's working at a doll factory and is like, guys, let's do one with a sad face?
Yeah, let's spice it up a little bit in the office.
Happy is predictable.
Yeah.
All the dolls are happy. Let's do one that just looks so deeply sad and is on the verge of crying.
Yeah, that's Rochelle for you. So this doll was found in a bunch of rubble. Allegedly, according to the person selling this on eBay, they found this doll in an abandoned mausoleum with human bones at the St. Roch, R-O-C-H, Roch, whatever, cemetery in New Orleans. So for some reason, they were rifling through an abandoned mausoleum, and they happened to go, oh, I could sell that on eBay.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, there's a photo of it. They claim in all these bricks and everything, they found her. And
someone was trying to get rid of it.
They circled it. They said, doll found here.
Someone was trying to get rid of that doll.
I'm sure.
And I think probably for a reason.
Well, here's what it says about her. It says, this doll delights in torment and is very active. Rochelle is said to be a deeply malevolent haunted doll whose presence unsettles even the bravest skeptics. Late at night, when the house falls silent, she mimics human speech in a low, uneven whisper. Sometimes repeating phrases she has heard during the day, other times forming chilling sentences on her own. Those who have kept her claim that an overpowering odor often follows her activity, a nauseating blend of pig feces and damp barnyard hay that seems to seep into the air without any visible source.
Oh, my God.
Also, at times, unexplained wetness has been discovered near the doll.
What?
I don't know what that's about. She is active if she's placed near food. Same. And she has found proposed Wait, she has been found propped beside kitchen tables, pantries left ajar, or sitting eerily close to fresh meals, as if drawn to them.
There's people who do you buy these dolls?
No, never.
There's a lot of people I bet who like have a whole collection.
Would oh yeah, and you better believe if they post a video of them, I'm tagged in it. People send them to me constantly. Look at this person with their haunted dolls.
She doesn't look like she'd be that.
Well, she looks hungry. Give her a snack.
She does look hungry.
She's just hanging out at the pantry. Let her have something. Give her a Triscuit or something.
She does look like she's kind of an asshole.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Well, that's undoubtable. Can I play you some ghost voices?
Yes!
Okay. It's time for EVPs or EV Please. Okay, EVP stands for Electronic Voice Phenomena. This is like on ghost hunting shows when they capture a ghost speaking.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. So
I love that.
Go to YouTube, another place where hundreds of people are posting things. You can find Electronic Voice Phenomena saying anything you want. And I have found two for you today. This first one, I don't know the location, but it was posted by someone named Avebury Eddie. Sona, what is this ghost saying?
That's it?
Yes.
One more time. What? One more chance? Give me one more chance.
Okay. That is not what Avebury Eddie thought.
Okay.
Did they think it was A, I'm on my bullshit. B, I want to fall asleep. C, I won't sin. Or D, girl, who you talking to? Okay, it's one of those.
Those are all so wildly different.
I know, and it's one of them.
What's the what? There was one. Is there one about cheese?
There wasn't one about cheese.
No. There was one with two E's.
Asleep.
Sleep.
I want to fall asleep.
I want to fall asleep is what I think. Yes.
That's what they thought.
Yes.
Okay, 1 for 1. Okay, here's the next one. This one was posted by 07S Taps. And this is somewhere in the Garden District of Lake Charles, Louisiana.
Oh, I bet that place is haunted as fuck.
Oh, you're about to see or hear. What's it saying? Okay, now listen. There's some stepping happening. You're gonna listen. It's a very tiny little voice.
I'm gonna chuck you. I want to chuck you. I want to chuck you.
Yeah.
Chuck
Chucky.
you. Chucky. It's yeah.
Did they think it was A, I'm kitschy?
I'm kitschy.
B, I'm gonna get ya.
Oh.
Ooh. C, I'm in the kitchen.
Okay.
Or D, hey, my name is Sarah, and I'm a ghost, and I just wanted to make sure you're okay. It's one of those.
One more time. I need to hear it one more time. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
That's what I think, but they think it's in the kitchen.
No, they're wrong though. They know they're wrong.
Listen.
No,
I kind of hear
ya.
kitchen. Kitchen, get ya. Yeah, whatever. You got something, 07 Taps. Good job for you. Okay, we're going to do one last thing.
Oh.
I just want to kind of take an inventory, take a little survey, see what you think about different topics that are in this conversation. Maybe you have a story, maybe you don't believe it, you do. I don't know. Let's see.
Okay.
What do you think about synchronicities? Like, do you read into things like, okay, these coincidences with the twins? Like,
Yeah.
do you just go, that's crazy? Or are you like, there's something there?
It's not just with my twins, but when my friends, oh my God, I do have a story.
Ooh, good.
So my best friend growing up is this girl, Michelle.
Okay.
And she's still a good friend of mine. Her mom was a bit of a psychic. Like, she just understood things.
Did she charge people or she just had the skill?
She didn't charge us because we were her daughter's friends. So she would like
But
every
she
once in a
charged
while-
other people?
I think that she was someone people sought out for
Cool.
information.
Yeah.
I don't know that side of her, but I just know that when we were there, she would read our tarot cards. She would like tell us what she envisioned for us, what she saw for us in the future and stuff like that. She was a very, very cool. She still is. She's a very cool lady. But one day I had a sleepover at Michelle's house, and I'm drifting off and she had this poster of dolphins over her like bed, and I'm drifting off into sleep, and she's drifting off into sleep, and I said something about like, Michelle, what did you just say? And she said to me, she goes, I was talking about the dolphins, and we both woke up, and I was like, did you just have a dream about dolphins? And she's like, I did. Did you just have a dream about dolphins? And I said, yes. And we had the same exact dream. And we go to her mom and we're like, Auntie Victoria, what just happened to us? We both had the same, like we explained a little bit more about the dreams. There was like dolphins, we were walking and she and I were having a conversation with each other. And then at a certain point in the conversation, I said it out loud and she responded to me out loud. But we were like talking to each other in our dream.
Cool.
And Auntie Victoria was like very matter of fact. She was very chill about it. She was like, oh, your souls just had a conversation with each other.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
I wanted her to elaborate, but I also didn't want to sound like a dork and be like, I'm sorry, can you explain what that means when souls have conversations with each other?
And you would think it would be more important than just like your soul being like, hey, can you see the dolphin?
And I think
poster?
I was like 13 or 14. And so when she said it to me, I was like, oh, okay, cool. But in my head, I was like, I don't know what that means, but it sounds cool.
Yeah.
And she was just saying, you and Michelle are very close. You guys are very good friends. And your souls just talk to each other on some other plane.
And then sometimes it like bleeds in.
And sometimes it bleeds in. Yeah. Wow. And I was like, whatever you say. I will believe you because you're the coolest person I've ever met.
Cool. Well, we found out that we used to live next to each other. That's kind of the gym twins. We're
pretty
kind of
crazy.
the gym twins.
We are.
Okay, wait. What am I thinking about right now? And I'm going to tell you, I'm thinking about an animal. Just see if you can connect. Let me pick one. Wait. Okay.
A lemur.
Okay. We're not the gym twins.
We're not.
I was thinking
That's
of a
what were you doing?
rhinoceros.
Elephant? Oh, okay. Elephant was my set. I don't even know why I said lemur. Like, no one thinks of a lemur.
A lemur?
I know. I don't know why.
Is that the ones with the eyeshadow?
They're eyeshadow and they have a long stripy tail.
Yeah.
I don't know. No one thinks that, like, why didn't I say
But that would have been
horse?
crazy.
Yeah.
That would have been crazy.
I know.
What do you think about aliens?
Well, I think obviously they exist. They just do. It's crazy to think we live in this tiny planet and we're the only living things. I just don't know why they would want to visit us because we're so lame.
I know.
We suck so much as a planet. That's what I think
it is. I think it's very queer eye. They want to come help us. Like, I do think that's always been my theory is that aliens see us and go, honey.
But why aren't they helping? They're not doing anything. They come here and they get captured.
Yeah, because we freak out because we don't know how to treat
We're really stupid.
Other species,
I know. I do. I definitely believe, I dated an astrophysicist who was so much smarter than me. And he would explain things like I was a child. And then I'd be like, you're really good at explaining things. And he's like, well, I had help because I used to go to my sister's 7th grade class and I'd have to explain things to them. I was like, this fucking guy's talking to me like I'm 13 years old.
Yeah.
That is so embarrassing. Or 12 years old. That's really embarrassing.
Oh.
We didn't last. Like we went on like 2 dates. No, we did it for a month.
But did you ever ask him about aliens?
I did. He's like, look, we have evidence. We know that there's life on other planets in other universes. Like we know that. But the question is like, do they come visit us? And maybe they've like, you know, dabbled in Earth, but like, why would you come back here? Like this Earth, this planet's rough.
Well, I always say it's like adult aliens taking their teenager to go, this is where you could live. We're going to fly around here and I want to show you. Here we go. We're going to Arizona. You could live in Arizona.
Like they're touring colleges, or what do you mean?
No. Not in like a good way. Like you better be very grateful you live in Venus and not on Earth.
We're a cautionary tale.
Yes.
If you don't do your math homework.
Yes.
That could be you one day.
Exactly.
And so it's sort of the same thing, I guess.
Yes.
We're the cautionary tale. That makes sense to me.
Yes.
But like them coming here to like talk to us and contact, I don't know why they would even bother.
This is the job I want to apply for. Oh, this is good. I want to get abducted so that I can be like Dare or whatever, like where I'll go to schools, alien schools, and I'll be like, I grew up on Earth and you don't understand how fucking hard it is. You better listen to your parents or you're going to have to try. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Say no to alien drugs.
Or
you might have plastics in your ocean.
Yeah.
Or in your oceans like we do.
Make sure you recycle.
Make sure you don't do what we do.
When I was growing up, we had something called polar bears. Now they're gone. We haven't even got nothing like that no more. Like, yeah, that'll be me.
Yeah, I think
like
that's
that.
going to be fun. I think you'd be really good at it.
I would love it.
I think you'd be really good.
Do you have a conspiracy theory that you believe, like a fun one?
I don't know. I don't think I do. A lot of conspiracy theories now are just kind of sad.
Well, and a lot of them are true now.
You think so?
Some of them.
I think some are true, and some are like, what are you talking about?
Okay, do you think that was really Jim Carrey?
Yeah, I think he just probably came out a little too early. He was still
Needed to bake in the
he just
oven a
needed
little
to
longer.
bake in the oven a bit more, and then he just came out a little prematurely.
Because you know there's people online that are like, he spoke out against Hollywood, and so
Yeah.
they took him and replaced him with someone else.
What do you think?
I'm with you.
I think it's just
I don't think it's as interesting.
I know. I think
But there's a lot of people that, like a lot of celebrities that people theorize, like, oh, they died and they've been replaced.
Oh, I don't know about I don't know. Because I think that there's a point where the people who are replacing them will want to be like, it's me. Just kidding. Like, do you want to live your life as somebody else? What's the incentive?
I would like to live as somebody. I mean, if I could be Jim Carrey right now, I would take that.
Yeah, but what's the incentive? Like, if you're
You get to be Jim Carrey.
but you
get to
know
live
you're
in his
not Jim
houses.
Carrey.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'm obsessed with celebrity impersonators, like as a
That I get.
yeah, like people that do that for a living. And there are some that go so far with the plastic surgery and like they believe that they are basically that person.
That's a psychological issue though, right?
Well, that's never stopped me.
But I think that but for you to like, if somebody gets a lot of plastic surgery and they're like, I'm Michael Jackson now, because I feel like he might be like the top of who people want to emulate.
Right.
And it's like, but you know you're not. You know you're not.
Right.
So how how do you convince yourself that you are Michael Jackson?
Well, if everyone starts treating you like Michael Jackson.
Yeah. But then isn't there a point where you're going to be like, I'm done doing this. I want to be me again.
But that's where you have to sign a contract with.
Oh, you have to sign a contract with someone.
Or something. You know, like these secret organizations that run the world.
You know what I do believe in? I do believe in the Loch Ness Monster.
Really?
I believe in Bigfoot. I believe in this, like the snowman one. I believe there's monsters out there we don't, like no one sees and they don't want you to see them.
Why?
Because they're private.
But do you believe that they're just like animals or are they like actual mystical?
I think there's something mystical about them. I think there's something like, I also believe, you know what? It's not part of my culture, but I wish this is true and I hope it is. Fairies.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, when I take a walk down my neighborhood and someone put a little door and a window and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
For the fairies who live in the tree. And I'm like, you know what? I want this to be true. I'm down with the fairies.
Absolutely.
You know, the little people, like the elves that
why
live in the
not?
trees. I'm down with that stuff. I think they just don't want us to see how easy it is to like not be seen. And imagine you're an animal or a fairy or an elf. It's so, especially if you have magical powers, for no one to see you.
Right.
And there's people walking around like, I saw him. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
There are people,
They're there, but you didn't see 'em.
Lots of different cultures that really, truly believe that this is the thing.
Yeah.
And sure.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Like, I'm not going to go swim where the Loch Ness Monster lives.
Here's what I will say about this. We recently covered a story, a man that dedicated his life to it, like 40 years or something. I can't remember now. He recently was like, I'm throwing in the towel.
No, bro.
I don't think that it's real.
But there's so many pictures. You know, are they not? Pictures are real.
Well, nowadays it's impossible. You could never.
I know. But this was when I was a kid, people were talking about the Loch Ness Monster.
Well, yeah.
He just gave up.
The man's like, I've tried everything. It was a
really
fun
is
little
kind of
hobby for a
strange.
while.
It is like, it's an enclosed, it's a lake, isn't it?
Yeah, you should be able to.
It's just a lake. How hard is it to just cover your ground in a lake?
But my favorite theory, it's a ghost of a dinosaur. That makes sense.
Oh, that's a
why
ghost
you can't,
of a dinosaur.
Yeah, that's why you can't catch it.
I think it's just prehistoric, and it's just still maybe I don't. Or it's like it's a descendant of a prehistoric creature,
Yeah.
and there's only one of it. But a ghost makes sense. I don't know. I'm down though.
Yeah.
I want to believe it. And Bigfoot just walking around out there.
Well, Bigfoot's all over the place. Bigfoot's not just in one forest. Like, truly, every state has their own version of a Bigfoot. So there's a lot of people that believe that there are these hairy men, hybrid, whatever it is, in all woods, really.
Okay. He just covers all woods.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to believe in that stuff. I love it. I love that people get so worked up over it.
Okay, let me ask one more. What do you think about Ouija boards? Have you ever used one?
Yeah. Growing up, I used Ouija boards. I mean, like, did you do sleepovers and stuff? Like, it was all about Ouija boards.
Yeah.
And then if you could look in the mirror and say Bloody Mary, like, what was it, 5 times? And I so deeply believed it that I was always trembling when I was touching the Ouija board thing. And I could never look in the mirror and say Bloody Mary. Was it 5 times or 3 times?
3 times?
I think it's 3 times. I couldn't do that stuff.
Either way, I remember trying that, being so scared. And I tried so bad because honestly, I was like, I would love a friend. Like, I think it would be so fun to have like this lady that I could just talk to sometimes in the mirror. Because I used to think as a kid, imagine the stories this woman has.
She's a murderer.
Is she?
Isn't that the whole thing? Is that she murdered?
I think that's true. I think that's where it comes from. But it's like, I wanted I didn't go to a ton of slumber parties as a kid, but I wanted to hear about what was going on at like all the girl slumber parties because I never got to go. Ugh. And so I thought, if I can summon Bloody Mary, maybe she could be like, okay, so there's this one I was just at. Yes. I just scared the shit out of these 12-year-old girls.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I thought that would be fun.
Yeah. Well, I mean...
And the bitch never came.
I was always... So when it came to Ouija boards, I was like, guys, this is stupid. Like, I don't believe it. But I was also like, don't ever bring that to my house. And don't ever throw it away. You can't throw it away. So did I fully believe it? No. But I believed it enough to where I just didn't want to mess with the Ouija board juju. So
you think that you can, like, open up doors to the other side and stuff like that?
I think so. I don't know. I mean... I like to think I do think that every once in a while you feel someone who's passed, you feel their presence somewhere around. Uh-huh. At least I do. And so sometimes I think there is something afterwards and they have the ability to just kind of like poke their head in and be like, "Hey, I'm here." Yeah. But I don't know if like getting a Ouija board from like Target and just setting it up in your house is like the way to do it.
I mean, I don't know. It's like you can buy an internet router from Best Buy and and from the internet you can, meet the love of your life. And you wouldn't go, from Best Buy? Like, no.
It's true.
You know what I mean? So you could, it's just a means,
Maybe. Where else would you get it?
You got to get somewhere.
You're not going to, I mean, it's not like those stores exist where you walk in and it's like there and it has everything you need and then the next day it's just gone. That doesn't happen.
I know a place.
You do. Crystals?
Yeah. So we got to wrap it up.
Oh, man.
That was fun.
I was having so much fun.
Tell people where you want to find you and stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm on the podcast Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. Comes out Mondays and Thursdays. And I have a new book coming out, The World's Worst Mom. It's available for pre-order now, anywhere you get your books. And it comes out in the fall.
Cool.
I know. I wrote a book.
That's
it's
amazing.
my second book, too. I wrote another book before this.
Oh, my God.
Isn't that crazy?
Good for you.
Every time I'm like, I'm going to write a book. And then when I actually write it, I was like, oh, my God, I wrote a book. That's crazy. There's so many words.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks for doing this.
Thanks, Roz. It was really nice to meet you.
You too. What's that behind you?
Shut up. No, don't do that. I always fall for it. I knew there was nothing there, but I still just wanted to look.
It was Liberace.
What's that at the foot of my bed? It's spooky and kooky. I'm pretty sure it's dead. It's coming this way.